Bit by bit, the British capital is coming back to life. People, traffic, and a glint of optimism. With COVID-19 restrictions eased, some normality is starting to return. Leandro Longo opened his Italian restaurant in the ritzy suburb of Chelsea just a month before the lockdown came.
We signed up the lease in February, so...
The kitchen is closed, they're only serving takeaway coffees, and they're losing money. Leandro fears staying open may come at an even greater cost.
I think health is more important than me running a business.
For now, the restaurants and bars remain closed for dining, but the nation's workforce is still grappling with Prime Minister Boris Johnson's message on May 10, as the death toll approached 32,000.
But for now, we must stay alert, control the virus, and save lives.
Stay alert is an incredible piece of so-called advice because nobody knows exactly what it means.
Work from home if you can, but you should go to work if you can't work from home.
Almost 2 weeks on, one of the most populous cities in the world is increasingly heeding the call. In some cases, social distancing is impossible.
When you open the floodgates and everybody's back together again, that's just going to scatter like wildfire again.
Alan Dennison knows just how dangerous that can be. The 59-year-old almost died from COVID-19. In March, Alan travelled from his home in Wales to Spain for a Bucks weekend for his soon-to-be son-in-law.
I came home, Mandy came to give me a little kiss, as you do after 38 years of marriage, coming home from a weekend. And I said to her, "You better not come near me, I think I've got the bug." To which she replied, "You're joking."
After a week of high fevers, he was admitted to hospital and a few days later told he needed intensive care and ventilation.
The last words in my head before going down was the tears coming out, but the words were, "You fight this with everything you've got. You fight as hard as you can."
Doctors dubbed Alan the Miracle Man after he fought back from becoming another addition to a death toll that's now more than 35,000. Some experts think the actual figure is far higher.
The best estimate of the number of deaths in Britain is now over 50,000. Now, so there's a measure of the sheer incoherence all the way through of the way the government has attempted to manage or not manage this epidemic in Britain.
We do not have time on our side.
Sir David King is a former British chief scientist, appalled by the government's refusal to publicly release the advice it receives from its expert scientific group known as SAGE. He established his own group of eminent scientists.
We have had no coherence in policy. At the moment, people are told, please, if you go outdoors, stay 2 meters apart from everybody else. But please go to work, get on the underground, get on the buses if you can't cycle or walk or drive a car. Incredible, incredible. There's just no coherence there.
Despite the government's assurances, he's certain the lockdown measures have been eased too soon and a second peak will come.
The death toll end, that depends, everything depends on what action they begin to take now. I don't have too much faith in what they're doing. It's difficult to see that it's going to be below 100,000.
While Boris Johnson's cabinet is said to be split, the Prime Minister does have some expert support for easing restrictions.
It's the only way to go, is to start doing it cautiously.
Professor Carol Sikora argues an extended lockdown will ultimately lead to more deaths than lives saved.
The cancer deaths alone could be greater than the 34,000 people that have lost their lives from COVID.
But for COVID survivors like Alan, removing the stay-home message has come too soon.
I'm convinced that my lungs are going to take an awful long time to get together. I do believe will have an effect on my heart. Who knows? You know, it might knock 5 years off my life, it might knock 10. Nobody knows that.
For now, he's on a long road to recovery.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.